Inside the Show. Here's your host.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa. I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo. Make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gives a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sound in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to go flex. Nike floating about to get checks. Pump it up about to get pegs. G's work like a named Shrek. With the money, with the pound. Stacked on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche. Had the beat like a horse. Spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up to 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot, I swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it, squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway. Friday night just got paid.
Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show is next. I'm a selfish man. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball called for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
2 out here and a runner at second. Popped up. Voigt is there for it. And that retires the side. Orioles leave 1. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Yankees, the third baseman, number 29.
The pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, it's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
So the next to bat will be Aaron Hicks. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Ball and a strike. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Here's the pitch. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
2-0 now. 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
That one's in there. 3-1.
1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Full count still. A payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Sanchez is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center. That gets down and the inning continues.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused, drove a line drive base hit.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First offering, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Go Red.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. One ball and 1 strike to the DH here tonight.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Judge on second. Stanton on at first with nobody out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one on to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees, who move to the third with no score. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. His career line against Garrett Cole, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First offering, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Still 2-2. Back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Jahmai Jones will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Grounded up the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box, Austin Hayes, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Chopped in front of home plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So here's Trey Mancini, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mancini.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, number 24.
Now into the box, DJ Stewart. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Davey Garcia is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Davey Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The set and the 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. And the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Anthony Santander the next to bat as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Orioles leave him loaded. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Gary Sanchez. Prior history in this matchup. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7.
Sanchez.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
No ball.
Man, this pitcher is on right now. Pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Tyro Estrada digging in now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
No strike.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on a base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball. Into the box, Pat Valaika. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Now the first pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
2-2 the count.
2-2.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Valaika is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, number 2.
One out now in the Orioles' fourth. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Ball, no.
And that misses for ball one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now back.
Digging in next, Rio Ruiz. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Bounce it to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to Vogt, takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
For the
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman,
First pitch on its way.
LeMahieu.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And there's one away.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time to get the guy out at first.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Ready now is Giancarlo Stanton, a base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
rock-solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Pedro Severino.
Number 28, Pedro Severino.
First pitch on the way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Hit in the air out to right. Heading after it is Judge. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jamon.
Next to stand in is Jamon Jones. is ready. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here. To 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Now
as we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in the outfielder, Austin Hayes. First pitch of the AB on its way. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. Jones, base runner at first with one out. The 1-0 delivery. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. From the stretch. Again to first. Not in time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even at 2-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Man, they really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
First pitch on its way. Trey Mancini is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball called for strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Popped up. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. The 2-2 one more time. Right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Standing in now, DJ Stewart, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Gleyber Torres.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So here is Luke Voigt. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike one.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone. And he's really kept the
into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Next it'll be Gary Sanchez. With the pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And a bouncing ball, foul.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Out. Throw cleanly into first, and that. In now for the O's, Anthony Santander. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Santander.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Taken in strike two.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. One away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Ready now for Baltimore. Freddie Galvis trying here to plate the tying run from second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Santander leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. It is a fastball and off the plate for a ball.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. But no chance to recover. Galvis is on at first after the strikeout.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
At the plate, Rio Ruiz, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 2-0. Snap throw behind the runner at second, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. The 2-0 on the way. On the line, that's a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Galvis blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he will cross as well. And they've taken a 2-1 lead.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
In now, Pedro Severino, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled off.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle. Count remains full.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Scooped up. 1 out and a runner on second base. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Jahmai Jones. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A bouncer to the left side. Throw goes to third. And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Into the box, Austin Hayes. Hit in the air out to right. Judge is on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs.
Shortstop.
Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Slow little grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, number 29.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here. Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he fouls this one off. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far.
Aaron Hicks.
Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Stepping in once again is Trey Mancini, singled in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Justin Wilson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
The New York Yankees, number 34, Justin Wilson.
First pitch of the AB now. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Now batting, number 24.
So now to the plate, DJ Stewart. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
No.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
High in the air down the right field line.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. DJ Stewart becomes the first out of the inning.
Santander.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Strike.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Step on the bag for 1, and the return will pull the first baseman off the bag, so they'll just settle for the 1 out.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
To the plate now, Pat Valaika. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Again, another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strike. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
LeMahieu.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
1-2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swinging a soft liner. And that's out number 1.
Now back, the right fielder, Aaron.
Forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Oh, and this this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Santander is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So now here is Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Grounded foul. The 2-2. Popped up. Estrada moving to his left. 1 out.
The batter, the third baseman.
And stepping in, Rio Ruiz. He doubled home a pair his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jahmai Jones. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, and he can't hang on. And he's safe.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
At the plate, Austin Hayes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Fouled away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Pitch popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Chad Green trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 57, Chad Green.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And it's fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Orioles get a run, thanks. Paul Fry will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. That'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. From the stretch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Behind 0-2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
This pitch is popped up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now to bat, Gary Sanchez. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
0-2.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the play at first. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next it'll be the outfielder, DJ Stewart. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Lifted down the line in left. Green is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pat Valaika stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
1-1 to count. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Cesar Valdez comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 62.
Now at the plate here is Thairo Estrada, who grounded out last time up. 0-1 the count. Valdez, a 36-year-old veteran. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. No problem here. One away.
Now that.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gio Urshela. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now that's popped up. Valdez is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Next, it'll be Aaron Hicks. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Baltimore rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. John Means gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Cesar Valdez hammers down the save, his second. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
This time I got myself out, but just before I turn out the light. Figure the pace. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean the base. Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean the base. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it.